Hi, it's me, Valiant Dream. It's the year 2007 and here we are in my kitchen. You may know that I'm pretty depressive, so in trying to be someone who can get out of bed a little more often, I have decided that I want to start this video with some gratitudes. And I'm not allowed to pick my cat as a gratitude, so that makes it really hard, really narrows it down. But I would like to say that I'm grateful for this grandma veil that actually smells like grandma's that my friend Angela found and gave to me. And also, I'm grateful that the Dollar Tree had these unsweetened almond milks. And I bought I bought 8 of them, which should last me a little while. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Did you guys ever used to have like a live journal, and they called it a blog, right? It was a journal online. It was like a log, but it was a weblog, so that can be shortened to blog, right? But I was thinking maybe with a video, it's kind of like a video log. So that could be shortened to O-log, perhaps, or maybe V-log. It's like a log made out of V. This is my video log, and I'm just going to talk about my life and what happened. What happened to me. I mean, it is still on the web, but it's not writing, you know, so I would call it a vlog. So today I was driving to go to the dollar store, and my van was almost out of gas. And I kind of could tell that I was going to run out of gas, but I thought maybe it would last me until I got home, you know, what little bit I had in my tank. I passed up a couple gas stations where, you know, logically it could have made sense to get some gas. But the thing is, I only go to the cheap gas station. I live in California. The gas here is pretty expensive. It's too expensive. At this time, it probably takes like close to $80 to fill my tank. And not that I have to get it all the way full every time I go, but I spent too much money on gas this month already, even though it's only mid-month, because I went on a little trip to a place that I used to live a couple hours away. And I don't know, it's not in my budget to get more gas yet. I've been riding my bike around, which is really nice. I mean, it helps me get exercise and remember that I'm alive a little bit. I kind of feel like many people would have stopped for gas at the expensive gas stations. I mean, all gas stations are expensive, but the like more expensive gas stations, and just gotten like a couple of gallons. I don't know. What would you have done? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, why pay? Why pay? I made the choice not to stop at those gas stations. They were too much. They wanted too much for the gas. And I feel okay about running out of gas. Worst case scenario, well, I guess the really worst case is that I'm on the freeway far away from home, I run out of gas, I have to pull over, my cell phone isn't working, and then I hitchhike to a gas station. It's not that bad, but I'm in the town I live in. I have AAA, which that's an expense that I pay. I have a membership. But I think it's worth it because I have AAA as my car insurance, which actually is the cheapest car insurance one can find in most cases, and you can only get it if you have a membership. And then the other thing is that you get free roadside assistance. So if I were to run out of gas, I can call AAA. They'll come and bring me a gallon of gas for free. So that's like $4 almost right there at this point. You know, basically I pay for them every year. I'm going to go out tomorrow and get another free gallon of gas. Money's been tight. I moved into a new place. I had to pay taxes. Oof, that was terrifying. But here I am, and grateful for that almond milk. And, you know, maybe it takes some time away, but say I was on the way to work or something. I would love to be late for work because I ran out of gas. And that's like a human thing that happens to everyone, so I'm sure they would understand. I, however, was not on my way to work. I was only on my way to the Dollar Tree to see if they still had this almond milk. So, you know, I kind of had time to mess around. I didn't want to mess around at those gas stations. So, I took a chance, and I ran out of gas, and I was prepared. I peed in my bottle, I emptied my bottle out, I called AAA. They came and brought me a gallon of gas, and then I could get home. I still don't have any gas in my tank. I'm planning on not putting any gas in my tank until the 1st of next month. I know that my decisions are a little different than other people's at times, and I can't relate to the world. I chose not to drive on the freeway because I didn't want to drive at a high speed, and I also didn't want to cause any traffic or anything if I were to break down. My van is from 1995, and when it runs out of gas, which I knew, the brake becomes really hard to press, but it's slowing down anyway because there's no gas. And also the power steering goes out, which took me by surprise the first time. Yeah, I just have like basically this veil on my head. It's not affixed in any way. But this is for theatrics. This is for you, Tube. And let's face it, I know you're all here to see Abby anyway. I know I would be. Yeah, sorry, I'm obsessed with my cat also. I'm not going to pay the ding-dong overpriced gas station extra money. I mean, I wish that I didn't pay for gas at all, and maybe I didn't drive. Or if I had one of those zero emissions electric cars for people with money, that would be cool too. I actually was without a vehicle for like a very long time, and I was anti-car culture so much. But then the reality is I was getting evicted from a squat, and I also had SSI back pay, and I decided to get a van to live in, which is the van that I have now, and I don't want to give it up quite yet. So I'm still driving around a gas guzzler, and I love it. It's complicated, we have a complicated relationship, but I love it. Anyway, ran out of gas, and I didn't mind. I kind of recommend running out of gas. Okay, well, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you back here really soon.